Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Great Day here on KCWY. Getting ready for a brand new segment we think you're going to love. We're loving it here in studio because
I've been loving it for hours because it smells good in here.
So darn good. We're going to teach you how to dine on a dime, courtesy of Price Chopper and Tone's Spices. Heading over to the Wood Harbor Kitchen. Lou, what you cooking up over there?
Well, I do what a lot of people do on Tuesday mornings. First thing you do when you grab the paper, you take it, you fold it open, and you grab the grocery store ads. And with this in mind, we say hello to our newest and bestest buddy from Price Chopper. We are talking about Craig Moore. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. Wonderful to be here with you, Lou.
Here's what we're going to do, because a lot of people do this. They grab the ads and they say, okay, what's on sale? And so what we're going to do every week is we're going to find something that's on sale and show you how really simple it is to make something that is really good. So you can dime for about a dime. Is what we're going to call it. Slang dime, but it's dine on a dime. You got it?
I got it. We'll have some great values for people to dine on.
And the first thing you'll notice if you grab today's paper, you will see Boston-style pork butt roast. 93 cents a pound, folks. There it is right there. 93 cents a pound. So what we did, we went on, there it is. We went over to Price Chopper yesterday over on Ingersoll, one of your newly remodeled stores, we might add. Grand opening celebration is what we're talking about. And we got this from Ron, I believe, in the meat department.
Yes, Ron is a long time meat manager for us from the south side here.
There you go. And the thing that was really neat is he said, okay, what do you need? And I said, we need like 4 to 5 pound roasts. And he went back and he cut it for me.
We will cut anything fresh on the spot for you. That's why our butchers are there for.
That's the whole idea behind the meat department.
That is exactly right. Okay. Whatever a customer wants, we're there to cut it fresh.
Okay, now what we're going to make for you today is really simple ingredients. We have them stacked up over here. You can see we have the 4 to 5 pound roast here. We have a whole garlic. We have some Worcestershire sauce. We have some unsweetened apple juice, brown sugar, salt. If you want to use seasoned salt or whatever, we have another secret about that. And then some fresh ground pepper or some coarse ground pepper from Tone's works as well. Cracked pepper would work.
Absolutely.
But here's what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take the garlic and we are going to use the whole bulbs of the garlic. But it comes like this, Craig. And how do you get the skin off? This is kind of painstaking when you do this. But now we're going to show you a trick.
I'm interested in tricks.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I believe
I have not seen this.
Martha Stewart may have showed people how to do this years ago, and it works. Still works.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take. You need 2 bowls. You need 2 metal bowls. Okay, and if they're the same size, they work a little bit better. And you're just going to break these apart. Do you mind getting garlic on you? No, break them apart and stick them in the big bowl. Stick it in the big bowl. Break it so they're individual. Don't worry about the skin. Put everything in there. Okay. Just bust them up. Okay. So you're separating all the bulbs on the garlic. Now you take the second bowl and you're going to put it over. Now we're going to put you to work. I want you to shake this and shake it vigorously for about 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Or 25. And shake, just go crazy with it. Just go crazy. You're going to shake this, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the skins off of the garlic without destroying the garlic bulbs itself, because you're going to see what we're going to do with these. Okay, want to see what happens?
I do.
Okay, now we're going to take this.
See if I did this right.
We're going to open it up. Okay, I'm going to set this down. Now I'm just going to reach in here. Tom has the camera here. Now watch this. Look at that.
Ah, my goodness.
Look at that. There's the garlic. It's all peeled for you, folks. The garlic is peeled. You don't have to mess around with the skins anymore. You just have to just rummage through that and peel out the whole bulbs of garlic. Now we have this all done now. So then we get our knife. We have our roast all ready to go, and we need to season this. Now, do you like garlic?
I do.
All right, we're going to load this with garlic. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take this and we're just going to jam slots into this roast. Just put them everywhere. Okay, and the idea is you want to take the bulb of garlic, and the more garlic you like, the better. Twist the knife if you have to, and you just shove it in there. Okay, so you're going to keep on doing this throughout the roast, as many of these as you want. That's pretty simple. Now we need to flavor it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the Worcestershire sauce, and we're going to take probably about a half a cup of Worcestershire sauce. We're going to take the roast and place the roast in a bag, in a Ziploc bag. Dump the Worcestershire sauce in there and just shake it around and make sure it gets all over there. And then you leave it alone. You leave it alone, let it sit out for maybe an hour, hour and a half, and let everything soak into the roast.
Sounds great.
You got that?
Sounds good.
So far, so good. So you do all that. While you're doing that, you turn your oven on, heat it up to 400 degrees or so. Just get the oven good and hot. Then, when you're done with that, you're going to take brown sugar. Probably about a half a cup of brown sugar or so.
Can I use a little bit more?
You can use a whole cup of brown sugar, okay? A whole cup of brown sugar. We use a whole cup of brown sugar, and we'll take it and we'll pack it on the outside of the roast itself. So you have all that, you're good to go. Now reach over to your right. We have some pans there, some of those metal pans. Right there, perfect. Now, this makes it clean up a little bit easier, okay? You take the roast, you put it in the metal pan after it's packed with the brown sugar on the outside. You want to coat it, okay? When you're done with that, you're going to take your apple juice and a bottle like this, if you want, probably about a cup and a half, 2 cups, and you're going to pour it on the side. You don't want to wash the brown sugar off of the roast. You're going to pour it into the pan, and then you're going to get rid of the apple juice. That's all you need to do. And then you're going to put some aluminum foil over it. And you're going to seal it real tight.
Okay.
Now there's another key point here. When you have the roast ready to go, you're going to take it, you're going to put it in the oven that you have preheated at 400. Once you put it in the oven, you're going to want to dial it down. Once you close the door, you want to dial it down to about 225. And this is going to take a while.
Absolutely.
Low and slow. You heard this 100 times, right? It's going to 4-pound, 5-pound roast take about 4.5, 5 hours. So this is an all-day thing. It's maybe a Saturday or Sunday thing for you. And just let it cook. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the temperature of the meat up above about 185 to 190 degrees. And what that does, it's going to break down some of the connective tissue in the roast, and it's going to make it fall apart tender. Now the salt and all this, if you want to put a little bit of the seasoning in the juice that's left over, you can use salt and pepper to your discretion. Or here's a little trick that I found: Canadian steak seasoning from Tones. This is salt, it's pepper, it's a bunch of different seasonings. It's really slick, it's really simple, and you can flavor about anything with this. And it's really, really good. Now, the finished product. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's take this roast here. We'll put this guy down here. Craig, reach over to your right, and we'll bring it over. And again, we call this fall apart tender. So slide it up here. You have the big fork and the knife there. Now we haven't even tried this yet. This is the first time. There's what it looks like. You can see the bulbs of garlic popped out, and they got a little crunchiness, a little texture to them. Now just take the fork and see if you can pull that apart. Look at this.
Absolutely, just falls apart.
Look at this. You can do it with
tender.
You can do it with your hands. That's how tender this roast. 93 cents a pound.
93 cents a pound this week.
Is this incredible or what? Take advantage of this. It's going to take a little time. Now, if you don't want to mess around for 4 or 5 hours, stick it in the crock pot. Do this ahead of time. Do this the night before. Put it in the Ziploc bag with the Worcestershire sauce and the garlic in there. Let it sit overnight. Just take it out before you take a shower in the morning, then put it in the crock pot before you go to work. Now, this is a really inexpensive meal. But if you don't want to do this, say you're going home tonight, and you say, I want to eat when I get home, but I want to do it for under 10 bucks. Craig doesn't even know about this yet. Go in the refrigerator and reach what's on the top shelf of the refrigerator.
Oh, I hope I know what's up there.
Reach in there, because if you see the ad, the bottom part of the ad, ribs, a whole slab of ribs for $9.99 cooked. These are cooked. This is not raw. This is the done product, and there you have it, an entire slab of ribs for 10 bucks, under 10 bucks.
Our deli folks smoke those throughout the day, so we're very excited about that.
And this price, you can't beat this.
No,
you cannot
wonderful.
buy these raw for this.
Exactly.
So this is great. So again, if you want to get the recipe, go to our website. We have this, and what we want you to do, just tell us what we prepared today, because if you tell us what we prepared today, Craig is going to reward somebody this week with a $25 card to go to Price Chopper.
Exactly.
That is really cool. So
we're looking forward to it.
We just showed somebody how to dine on a dime. Let me take my glove off here. Craig, I think this is going to be fun.
It's a lot of fun.
This is going to be a lot of fun. And so every week we're going to show you what's on sale and what you can make with it. We will be right back. You're watching Great Day Live on KCWI.